This weekend is UFC Vegas, Strickland versus Hernandez. I'm going to go through the main card, give my picks and predictions for these fights. Yeah, I've got DoorDash on the way, as you guys can see in this tab up here that I'm waiting on. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the main card and call it a day. The fights are tomorrow. So let's get right into my picks. Make sure my audio's working. We look good. All right, let's go. First fight in the main card, Jack Jenkins versus Michel Pereira. I am going to go with Michel Pereira. He better win this fight. If he does not win this fight, he's probably going to get cut from the UFC for good. Jack Jenkins should really win this fight. I mean, he's younger, he's bigger, probably more powerful, but Michel Pereira is quicker, more experienced, and yeah, I wouldn't put money on this fight though. Michel Pereira, they both don't look good. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Michel Pereira, probably by TKO, but I can also see him getting knocked out as well. Next fight in the main card, Jacoby Smith versus Josiah Harrell. I'm gonna go with Jacoby Smith. I think he's gonna use his wrestling a bit more. Somebody's O is gonna go, as they say. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jacoby Smith. Obviously this guy has never had a UFC fight, so they're not gonna show his stuff. But Jacoby Smith's landing 6 strikes per minute, 66% significant strikes. He's absorbing less than 3. Pretty good defense. Takedowns 90%. Takedown average 8. I'm gonna go with Jacoby Smith by a decision. This guy's tough, probably. He's undefeated, so Jacoby Smith by decision. Next fight, Sergey Spivak versus Ante Dalia. I'm gonna go with Ante Dalia. He's a better fighter, more experienced. He's tougher. He's got more of a soul in the cage. He's a smaller fighter, but it's not gonna matter. He's gonna be quicker, and he's just gonna be more present, if that makes sense. A lot more present in the cage. Sergey Spivak will crumble. Ante Dalia, he's coming off a loss, but as you can see from that loss, you have to put him out to beat him. Sergey Spivak, he can just be uncomfortable, and I feel like he's going to crumble. So I'm going to go with Ante Dalia by a first, maybe second round TKO. Next fight, Dan Ige versus Melquizael Acosta. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Dan Ige in this one. I think Acosta's very good. He's gonna go far. He's probably gonna be in the top 10 for a while. I just think Dan Ige is, again, I think he's a little bit more present. He's more experienced. He hits harder. I think Costa is gonna be flashier. He's gonna have a lot more flashy stuff, but I don't think it's gonna be as powerful. You have to be a lot more powerful, quicker, and more of an output to beat Dan Ige. And Costa has a couple of those things, but I don't think he has all the tools to beat Dan Ige. So I think Dan Ige is going to keep his spot in the top 15. I'm going to go with Dan Ige by decision, 29-28. Next fight, Jeff Neal versus Uros Medic. I'm going to go with Jeff Neal in this. Kind of like the Dan Ige fight, same thing, more experience. I think he's stronger. I think he has more of a will in there. He's more powerful. He's probably still quicker at this point. Uros Medic is good. He's more of a sniper. He's pretty powerful. But I do think he's going to be put away a lot easier than Jeff Neal. So I'm going to go with Jeff Neal by a first round knockout. I think if he lands one good clean shot on Uros Medic, I think he's going to be pretty stunned at how powerful he is. And Jeff Neal knows how to go for the finish. So I'm going to go with Jeff Neal by first round knockout. Main event, we got Sean Strickland versus Anthony Hernandez. This one's pretty tough, but we're not going to overthink it here. We're just going to go with the more experienced guy, a lot of people are saying Sean Strickland has looked bad in his last couple fights, which I agree he has, but I do think DDP's style is a lot more weird. Just because of the striking, he's got a lot better striking than Hernandez. Hernandez can get you, but I feel like he'll get you in the later rounds when you're tired, and he's gonna clip you. I think Hernandez has looked pretty bad in some of his last fights, a lot worse than Sean. So with that being said, I think Sean is just gonna do his thing. His takedown defense is insane. If he gets on the ground, he's probably gonna get back up. He doesn't take much damage on the ground, so I just think we're gonna see probably the first person wear out Anthony Hernandez in the long run. So with that being said, I think we're gonna see probably like a 49-47 Sean Strickland by decision. I think it's going to be a fun fight, but I don't think anyone's going to be put in too much danger. I think Hernandez is going to go for some submissions, maybe like get desperate, go for some rear naked chokes or something, but I don't think he's going to get anything. But if he does win, I do see him getting a sneaky submission or something, possibly like a choke. But Sean is pretty difficult to get out of there, so yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just going to go with Sean Strickland by decision, not overthink it. Those are my picks for the main card for Strickland versus Hernandez fight night. Good luck. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.